Hey, everybody, for episode 31 of Water Hose Drinkers. We are here on Zoom, live on the air. We got the whole crew. We have Coop without the Coop. We have Cole, we have Josh, and y'all all have Alec. It's a great day to have a great day. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing phenomenal, Al.
I'm doing so good. Oh, I'm doing great.
You
Coop, looks like you're in the mobile. Coop, how you doing?
Hanging in there. Just got off the golf course, so I'm about to be back at the temporary coop. So I'll be able to stay on without wrecking.
you
Good
want
deal, man.
you want to share some scores? What did you shoot?
Hey, I'm hands free, so I'm safe. So we can put this on the internet.
Nice.
The thumbs up, dude.
What'd
Oh,
you say?
what did you shoot today, Coop?
Well, you know what? Started off pretty good. I was playing with a bunch of randoms because I was walking, and then it was so crowded. I had to play with randos. So I think let's see. Oh my God, like 7 over, I think 8 over.
Nice, dude.
Like a 40, 44. So not great, but I mean, I've had worse rounds.
I shot 44 yesterday, actually.
Yeah, hard the first one and the last one. It kind of was rough there in between the other 6 or 7. Sorry.
I played with the cheese man, Colby Hill, yesterday and the day before, and he is dialed in right now.
I played Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
Oh no,
oh.
struggling. He's struggling. I played Memorial Day weekend, and it was the day after I went fishing for like 8 hours on the boat, and I didn't wear that much sunscreen.
Uh,
Yeah, I
I'll share that.
oh good. Oh, you got a
Damn.
you got a V-neck tan line.
Collared shirt.
yeah, you really caught me off guard with the what you shoot because
Whoa.
I like did not really. I half-ass kept score.
I shot 100 on the dot, dude. It was bad because I was so something I couldn't twist.
Well, gentlemen, what's the song of the week? I'll go first. Tennessee Courage by Keith Whitley.
I like that. Let Mobile Coop. What were you bumping before you joined?
Little Black Flies by Eddie Space 9V. It's a weird name, but I'm telling you, it's a vibe. You gotta listen to it.
What's it called?
Little Black Flies.
Oh, Black Flies.
I'm telling you, it's good.
I had
Eddie
another
9,
one,
Eddie
but
9V. Interesting.
Eddie 9V.
with what we were listening to most recently, it was Cold Heart by Dua Lipa and Elton John.
Okay.
Master of Puppets by Metallica.
My last played song. My last played song was It Ain't Over Yet by the Allman Brothers.
Great song. Wait, I think my last song though that I played was um it was Burning Heart from because I was still hoping that Dustin was gonna knock out Islam.
Go ahead and jump right into that if you want to talk about the UFC last weekend.
Well, I gave everyone out. I said the Diamond was gonna do it, and I can't be mad at his performance whatsoever. And I got cooked that night too because I had played the what was it, the White Hope or the Great White or whatever, and he looked like a zombie, and he did not fare well. And then I was like, oh, let me try Holland by KO. He breaks the dude's arm with an arm bar. I don't know if y'all saw that. That thing was
I
nasty.
did see that. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I was watching that. I thought hyperextended elbow at best
no,
at
it's
work.
red.
Yeah.
His arm looked like
Oh,
Harry
bro,
Potter.
you could see it pop. You could see it
Yeah.
pop in the elbow, man.
What sucks is that the odds for him to KO were like plus 220, and then the odds I was getting different odds than what they were presenting, but the odds to submit was like plus 240. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, he'll KO him. He submitted him, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Then I had Sean Strickland by KO, which was plus 120 because he was minus 250. And then those last 10 seconds when he hit him with, the kick from like the Shawn Michaels Sweet Chin music and dropped him, I was like, oh my God, go, go, go. And I was like, you know what, we go all in on Poirier. And he fared well. I thought he did better than like everyone thought he was gonna do, and he actually gave him a fight. And Islam was getting like pieced up. And if he could have made it through that fifth round, I think he could have gotten Islam clean. But if you even ever heard of a Nordstrom choke, I haven't. I was like, what the hell is this? But the judges scoring was probably the story of the night, dude. One of those judges for the Sean Strickland fight needs to be investigated. Like he scored it, I think 4-1 for Costa or something, and it's like, what fight were you watching, bro?
Yeah,
So I mean,
I didn't watch the fight or anything like that, but everybody on like Twitter and stuff was posting everything. And like he was the reason it was a split decision, correct?
yeah, it should have been unanimous because it was 2-1 Strickland. It was like 49-46 and it, or yeah, 49-46 and
But it
then
was completely like absurdly in like against Sean Strickland. Like it was almost like a little too much based on the other judges' scores.
dude, it was horrible, dude. It was and I don't think Costa won. I think Costa maybe won one round, maybe, but the fact that he gave him the rounds in the rounds that he did, because they'll post the judges' cards. Even for the Poirier and Islam judges' cards, they were still a little tough. It was a tough watch too. They like, I don't know, they had it a lot closer than I think it should have been because Islam took him down a lot. Um, but what are you gonna do? You gotta.
I don't like what people are calling Islam the pound for pound best fighter in the UFC. If you saw what Dana White said, like
Yeah,
John
John
Jones
Jones
is
is a
still
lot.
fighting.
Yeah,
Like
he's
long as John Jones is still fighting, that guy is going to be the pound for pound best freaking fighter in the UFC. No question
Mhm.
about it. This is
Islam's
John Jones we're talking about here.
Russian Samba is just so hard to defend, dude. It's like they just breed those guys to you at like 2 years old, they go, you fight bear. You learn how to wrestle, fight bear. And they just go out and do it. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know where they go from here. But it was a tough night, but what's even tougher is the recent news that we were discussing prior. It's been like the news all over today, all over UFC, was the pre-order from 30 for UFC 303 has been taken off, which is the like the preview for it doesn't even show McGregor and Chandler. The media day was canceled in Dublin, so there's some weird stuff going on with UFC 303. So
Who do you think is
Well,
backing
what's
out?
your best guess for why that's happening?
I mean, the fight's probably not happening. And that would suck because if the fight doesn't happen, I think it depends on how it doesn't happen. But it's either Connor's just locking in, he has to because of like he just has to win this fight if he wants to get back to being a champion, or it's like an injury, like a significant injury happened in camp and they just can't perform. So I'm gonna wait and see what, because it's all the speculations, that's all it is. I'm gonna see what Dana says and what the UFC comes out with. But pro- they released on the YouTube, you could go back and watch Connor's fights for free. Now you can't do that anymore. So it's just like a bunch of fishy stuff, and the silence is like, you know, driving people crazy. So we'll see. I was looking forward to it because I was gonna put my mortgage, a mortgage, my mortgage. I don't even have a mortgage. I don't have my own house. What are we talking about? Like I would put like a hefty amount on Connor to win against that CrossFit loser Chandler.
No, 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 no. See, you're thinking like the public here, Cole. Don't think like the public in this kind of fight.
It's tough though. I mean, you won't want to think like the public, but it is Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but like, Michael Chandler's a bad MFer, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that's cool. That's cool. So is Conor McGregor. So is Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor also happens to be one of those guys.
Yes,
But
dude.
I'm just saying, I kind of like Michael Chandler.
That's cool. You can like Michael Chandler. I'm still gonna take. I bet you Michael Chandler's favored.
No way. No
100%.
way, dude.
He has to be.
I think Michael Chandler is going to be favored against Conor McGregor, dude. No shot.
Was it Connor's last fight the leg snap, or did he come back and fight Cowboy?
No, Cowboys before. His last fight was the leg snap.
Yeah. Okay. So no fighters ever come back from that from that injury alone. And I think Chandler's on a win streak. How many? It's been. God, has it been 2 years since then, or 3? When was
Mhm.
Connor's last fight? It was it was against Poirier.
This is why we need an iPad kid.
Alec is an iPad kid.
I couldn't find my iPad charger, so
Alec is a YouTube kid. He's got that old YouTube app icon on his.
Hey,
Oh, that almost 3 years ago.
What's up, Coop?
July.
I'm saying I'm parked now, so don't worry about me. I made it home safe.
I'm proud of you, Cooper. I'm so glad you made it home safe.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, Chandler's gonna be
You're
favored in that
excused
fight.
to walk inside if you want to.
Yeah,
No, I think I'm gonna ride with the scenery, with the background. Got the AC on, I'm chilling. Like it's hot outside.
I got you. Nothing beats Alec's background though.
Yeah.
But boys, I know Alec and Cole, we were talking about this before we started. But so Coop, have you seen the College Football Hall of Fame list for this year?
I saw some select players on the first ballot
Yes.
and some coaches.
Yes. Some coaches being
You know how I mean?
Kirby Smart's already earned his ticket into the College Football Hall of Fame.
so
You know
if
what?
you're immediately eligible, I thought that Saban would have to wait a couple of years to be eligible, or is that different for coaches?
I mean, I don't know if you're a goat, it's probably different when you're a goat. So,
Or
it's probably way different. Like 7 natties, they just probably put you in right when you retire.
Yeah, I mean,
If I had to guess,
what they say? What was Peyton's? They said it took them 30, 32, or it took them a minute or something to put in Peyton Manning into the Hall of Fame.
you know what I have to say to that, Cooper?
Working on it. He's working on
well,
That's for Cooper.
thumbs down.
it.
Hey, you can thumbs down all you want. I'm just laying out facts. No opinions, no none of that, just facts.
And I thumbs down your facts.
You thumbs
can
down
have-
history. You thumbs down history. That's all I'm saying.
So we got Nick Saban, of course. Urban Meyer. We can hit a thumbs down for Urban Meyer. Maybe
Hold on.
double thumbs down. Is that possible?
Wait, can I thumbs down?
Thumbs down for Urban Meyer.
Hold on.
You can screenshot this and send it to Urban.
I don't know how to do that.
Dude, I bet he would be devastated if he saw that.
Oh, they won't let you do the, flick you off emoji on the Zoom.
How do you do that?
Oh man, I need.
Hey, Mark Ingram made it. That took a little while.
All right, y'all see that? Let's just imagine that's a middle finger.
Yep.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Okay, brother.
All right, brother. Let's go, brother. He's a liability in goal. I don't know if y'all saw that. Him at the AMP with Beta Squad matchup.
Yeah, dude, Drewski and that was funny as shit.
Dude, did they? Yeah. Oh,
So who else is on this list? I only, I got just following Alabama. I saw it was like Mark Ingram, Nick Saban, and then the other guy was like Chris Peoples or something like that. I can't remember. I don't even.
Dude, I'll read you in the list in a second, but like,
dude, we're getting lost in the
I'm
in the
kind of
game.
vibing over here, dude.
Getting
You might
lost.
as well just ride with it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Which sunglasses are y'all like this better?
Why? Because you can't grow a full beard.
Yeah. That's
Easy now. Some of us have trouble.
How about this? Ooh.
You look like that when you have the mask on. You look like that tight end from Georgia or Nebraska, who was like a 5-star, and then he ended up breaking into that vape store.
Oh, Eric Gilbert.
Yeah.
What was the name again?
Eric.
Jesus. Okay, Black Ops 6.
What is that? You in the freaking metaverse over there?
Yeah, dude, I'm
Sorry,
talking to
dude.
you on VR. I'm sick.
Oh, that'd be me if I that I you know what I tell people? I'm like if I would have because they go like, "Oh, why'd you transfer from Florida State?" I go, "Well, they don't give you a degree for partying or else I'd be a doctor."
All right, so the full list, Nick Saban, Urban Meyer, Kenyon Barner from Oregon, Alex Brown, Florida,
Boo.
George Cumby, Oklahoma, Aaron Donald from Pitt, Alan Faneca from LSU, LeVar Fisher, NC State, Gaston Green, UCLA, the mean John Henderson, or what was his nickname? Big John Henderson. Yeah,
Mm.
from Tennessee. Mark Ingram.
Yes, sir.
I remember that. Remember when he hit everyone thought that was the coolest thing, the gloves
yeah.
and that, dude. It was sick.
I'll never forget that.
Deshaun Jackson, Alex Mack, former Atlanta Falcon, I'm pretty sure. Wayne Martin, Arkansas. Terrence Metcalf, DK Metcalf's dad.
Okay, DK.
Jim Pine, Virginia Tech. Steve Slayton, West Virginia. Damn good. Highlight reel. Watch the tape. Sean Taylor, GOAT. Rest in peace.
Mhm.
And Manti Te'o.
Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor's just a poor man's Jalen Ramsey, let's be honest.
Come on, now, man. You know that's.
Dude.
Listen. My hate runs deep, y'all know that.
Hey, I will say that Mark Ingram got a false Heisman. It should have been Toby Gerhart that year. Everybody knows this.
Toby Gerhart, dude. What
I
a
like. I feel a little targeting right now. Honestly,
That
feel a
was
little
target.
targeting. That's a little absurd statement. Not absurd, but I mean
Mark
it's very.
Ingram was one of the worst Heismans.
Behind a worse O line, and he got shafted because Alabama was going to the national championship.
There should have been a lot different. There should be a lot of okay. Charles Woodson has a Heisman over Peyton Manning.
Well, Charles Woodson played
Don't
both.
you do well? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't.
I mean, he did play both ways.
So did Jabril Peppers.
Yeah.
Jabril Pepper, nice.
Yeah, until he wasn't. Now what's he doing? He's selling car insurance in Ann Arbor.
Oh, dude.
Jabril Pepper still in the league.
Oh,
Hey, Bevel.
Cooper.
I since I finalized the scorecard for you if you want to hear the details.
I'd love to.
Mm-hmm.
A 44 with 4 pars and 3 doubles
All
and
right.
2 bogeys.
I'll give you my scorecard yesterday because I shot exactly a 44.
That's just 3 doubles with a 44.
I had 2 pars, 1 double. So 6 bogeys.
I had 4 pars, 3 doubles, 2 bogeys.
I'm
I
sweating out.
played the definition of bogey golf yesterday.
Let's see here. Sorry,
I
I'm
just
sweating out.
absolutely blew up on like 4 holes, 3 holes.
If y'all see me checking my phone, I got a couple live bets in that I'm tailing a little baseball action on a Tuesday night. So
And the Braves got the Sox tonight.
yeah, it's tied 3-3. I need the Braves to win by 2. I need the Dodgers to win by 2, and their top 7 1 out. They were runner on second, and they're down 1-0. Y'all are tied. I had the Rays money line live when it was tied 0-0. They went down 3-0. Now it's 9-3. and then I have the over in the. I don't even know what game I have the over in. I have over 7.5 in the Mariners and Athletics game. And also straight bet I have is Shota Iman, some sushi roll, for the Cubs. You know, the Japanese pitcher. If I can't
Well,
pronounce the name, I just say sushi roll.
the Braves are cooked. The Braves are cooked. It's over. It doesn't matter what move we make in July. It's done.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is last time we won the World Series, Acuna was hurt too. So,
Dude,
I would.
but that was a completely different team.
No,
who's
have
gonna step up and freaking grab the bull by the horn and lead the charge? Who's gonna do it? Riley's not doing it. Albies is not doing it. They're all
Sale?
capable of it, but they're not.
You know where Chris Sale went to high school?
I don't care where Chris Sale went to high school. He puts a dog shit game last outing.
Chris Sale has been in this driveway at this location, did a ollie in this driveway when he was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Swear to God. I
Yeah.
swear to God, his grandparents, my granddad, grandma, and mom will back it up. His parents, he is from Lakeland, Florida. He went to Lakeland High School. His parents own Sale Insurance and they work in insurance, and he is a World Series champion. So we're not going to put any disrespect on Chris Sale's name because he has been to this house.
Well, all what's been in my head is the dog shit outing he had last game. So, you know what, Cole? Cap.
What he's from, dude? He is. He actually. Okay.
I'm just messing with you.
Cap yourself. Cap yourself, because
Um,
the Rays are cooked.
Cole, I know you got a little bit on regular college baseball that you wanted to talk about too. We can keep on that baseball train.
I completely forgot what we were going to talk. Oh, the supers and all that stuff, because
Yeah.
Omaha was right around the corner, and my Knowles are. I have a ticket.
Dogs.
Huh?
Dogs.
Oh, what dog? No, your dogs? No.
Dogs.
You're talking about your feet? That's the only dogs that are
Dogs
barking.
are barking, dude.
I'll show you.
Dogs are barking. Boys are buzzing.
Harley Condon is barking.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
dude's a beast.
great. Listen, boys, that's awesome. But at plus 1750, I had a $30 bonus bet. $30 wins 525, and it would be poetic for these boys right here to
Great
win
way
it all
to
for the
get
very
30
first
bucks.
time.
We're
Huh?
still talking hypotheticals, right?
Yeah. Of course, Cooper. Legal for Cole.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well yeah, legal for me on the not sponsored, but
See, that just throws me off. Sorry.
no,
I
you're
get it.
good. You have to, yeah. I mean, I'm the Florida delegation here. Okay,
You know,
like that's where we're at.
Cooper does have his own GA program in Savannah, Georgia. So, you know, if you want to reach out to him, I think we probably gave his phone number on YouTube, so you can find it.
I forgot we-
Yeah, just you have to find my number, then you reach out.
Yeah.
How
So,
bad do you want it? How bad do you want it?
you know, and Alec Cole's number 2, so same episode. I'm glad, you know, it's okay. You know, 15 people saw the video at max.
Yeah. I mean, that'll be when this boy blows up, then that'll be a problem. But for right now, we're good.
Yeah.
I actually dropped Cole's social security number in one of the Spotify descriptions. Y'all got to go and find that too.
Yeah,
Jokes on
Cole,
you.
What
Jokes on you.
last 3
That's one of
digits?
5 social security numbers that I have.
Yeah, what are the last 3 digits on your credit card again? I forgot. I have it.
Let me check. Let me circle around on that.
It's 420.
Circle back.
420, 420. But no, college baseball right around the corner. The supers just got, solidified after last night. And let's see here. I mean, we're honestly, this was something crazy. I forget when they said it, but no 2 seed is moved on to the supers. And I think they went like a combined 19 and like 33 or something in total games this past weekend. And I mean, I think that's just crazy. And there were some powerhouses in the 2 seeds, like Wake Forest, Vanderbilt got knocked out. me see. So the supers are announced, and the times were announced. We have the Knoxville Super, which is Tennessee, and I believe is going to be America's team, Evansville. They upsetted. They were 4 seed, and they went to Greenville, North Carolina, and beat ECU in I think it was like the winner take all game. We have my Knowles hosting against UConn, beat Oklahoma and won the Norman regional, which is crazy. We have Virginia hosting Kansas State, who won the Fayetteville region. North Carolina hosting West Virginia.
Sorry to
Kentucky,
interrupt you. Classic Arkansas choke, I might add.
very much so. Kentucky is taking on Oregon State, who was, I believe, I believe they were one of the favorites going into the year. And then you have your dogs hosting against NC State, which I think is going to be a great matchup. And then I just wish
Charlie
both
Cline could
teams.
swing the bat, and they're going to absolutely shit themselves.
I wish and pray that both teams would just lose this regional somehow, and we could just put like other two teams in. But we have Florida going to Clemson. Florida knocked off Oklahoma State in 2 games and won that regional. And then I think we have this is honestly not a bad color matchup, I would think. Oregon at Texas A&M. So
Hmm.
I don't know about you. It's a very SEC and ACC dominated super regional, as it should be. But I wouldn't be surprised if you look up and you find 5 ACC teams in Omaha. Um, you never know. So we'll see.
I want to see. I want to see Georgia, Florida State so bad now.
Dude, to imagine Georgia, Florida State in Omaha, I would do everything in my power to rectify the wrongs that occurred for both of our programs in December. But we don't have to touch on that because you know how sensitive of a subject it is for me and how much I will.
What was the score again, Alec?
I wasn't even Florida State. You didn't even play Florida State. You played Florida State high school at that point, okay? Which is a real place, and they have the hand-me-down jerseys from like 5 years ago. So I don't want to hear it. But yeah, we're set up for a pretty interesting super regional. I'm looking for a Tennessee choke. I really want Evansville in Omaha. And then I don't know why. I think West Virginia can knock off North Carolina, who is pretty dominant. So I hate NC State, so I do hope y'all win that one. I can't stand NC State.
NC
If
State.
Georgia runs into a really good pitching staff, they're going to be in trouble if they find somebody that can shut the bats down. But if they want to get into a shootout type game, Georgia's not the team to play.
Yeah, I know y'all can do some damage with them bats, but I'm looking for. I don't know. I think Kentucky's probably going to be. I would like Kentucky to beat Oregon State. I'll just give you my picks for the super regionals. But or if y'all want to give y'all's picks, I think.
Hypothetically, of course.
Oh no, I'm just talking like who I think. I'm not. I probably won't touch any of it. I
I
might.
don't know too much, but what I do know, Birmingham Southern.
Yes. Yes. All
Birmingham.
right.
What was the rest in peace to their school. Absolutely no more. They advanced to the College World Series and lost in
Day 3, they said. I don't really know how those other schools do it or like the D2s do it, but yeah. Imagine you're playing.
edge filter on here.
Imagine they're playing like you got a full ride scholarship, and then at the beginning of the year or like at the turn of the year, they come to you guys and go, "Hey, so the school's closing down. This is our last year of operation," and you and the boys just pull off like major league style like play, just going. Like, I guess there's only one. Y'all know the scene I'm talking about from the movie. Like, we just got to win the whole effing thing, like, and just rattle off win after win after win your conference, and just kind of win the regional, and then make it. It would have been scenes had they won it. Because at what point, what do you do with the trophy? You know,
Does anybody know why Birmingham Southern is shutting down? Like, how does a whole university just
lack of money.
Yeah, I mean they're a private university, aren't they?
I believe so.
Maybe enrollment's down, lack of money.
It's weird how schools can just close.
I bet the baseball team pulled that. They were in the locker room. They're like, "Come on, guys,
Financial
coach
hardship.
is right. We got to win the whole thing."
If we want to win, it's on us.
Yeah, coach is right.
It's a private school. Dude, wait a second, dude. Look at this logo. Hold
Yeah,
on.
they're closing for financial struggles.
Yep. See, dude, is this
College was unable to attain funding it needed to stay open.
they're the Panthers, right? Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, they are.
Is it in Birmingham, Alabama?
I had a guy from my high school actually play football there.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm pulling this logo is kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out Deerfield, man.
Yeah. Shout out 229.
Hold on, I'm pulling dude, they have like the Panther is like in the B. If I could find it where it doesn't look like it was taken on a potato.
We weren't too worried about them Hornets.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
see
were
that?
worried. That's where's your ring at, Coop?
That's a hard logo, boys.
That's all right.
I like it. I'm a big incorporator. Like Arkansas Pine Bluff, I'd never noticed before, but the main spells out Arkansas Pine Bluff U. It's like in the main is like APBU, which I think is, and I've been watching them play like in college basketball for years. So I love a good creative logo.
Did y'all see the Padres infielder Tucupita Marcano has been banned from Major League Baseball for gambling? According to the MLB, Marcano won only 4.3% of his 231 MLB related bets he placed.
Oof. Couldn't make it on this pod.
This guy got waxed.
How can you be that bad? You're
Wow.
betting on your own profession.
Alec, you sounded like Seinfeld just for a second.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Hot take, I'm not a fan of Jerry Seinfeld at all.
Dude, he sounded like him, you know what I mean? It's just like, how can you be that bad? Oh, no, but that is a valid question.
I don't find Seinfeld funny, honestly.
I think Seinfeld's very overrated. It has its moments.
That's I mean, my favorite character from the show is the little midget with glasses, dude. He's funny.
Never seen it, never will. I think he's annoying. I don't like his voice either.
That's
Go
a new,
off.
dude. This is a new side of you I've never seen before.
No, I mean, I truly find his voice absolutely annoying.
It
So,
seems-
Alec, you sounded like Jerry Seinfeld was very annoying to Josh. You see how his mood switched? But
the tone change.
back to our like betting mentor, because obviously, you know,
Oh, this is Josh.
Yeah, you struck a nerve with Seinfeld, dude.
I guess I did. By the way, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I guess it's because I'm on the computer. It won't let me do emojis.
I'm gonna let you know this now. I don't know how long Coop's been on. Coop, you haven't said a word about Alec being in a TV box.
Well, you know what? It's kind of hard to see what's behind him. So he's like really up in that TV screen.
We were talking before. I was like, this is hilarious. And then Josh was like, let's see if how long until Coop notices. There we go. Now you're is that a radio?
I told him not to say anything until you said something about it.
I just went along. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Oh, I got a new one, but I'm waiting for me to go off on a rant, and then it'll make more sense.
Okay. I can set you up with something to go on a little bit of a rant.
Yeah, get me all riled up.
So I got two things actually. Shiloh Sanders, Alec, I know you love the Sanders family. Shiloh Sanders' NIL earnings have been called into question after declaring for bankruptcy. He is facing a $11.89 million lawsuit alleging he attacked a security guard at a Texas high school in 2015.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. I'm not going to say it warrants a background change, but I will give you one of these.
A background change? Is he like P Diddy?
Oh God, no Diddy, bro.
No
So
Diddy.
I did want to ask Cole about this, and Coop, obviously, you two. But what do you think? More and more talk about the Group of Five playoff, Group of Five separating. Cole mentioned before the episode talking about like relegation, which I don't like. I'm not a fan of. But my question is for you, Cole and Coop, to start. What do you think about the whole G5 playoff thing?
What are we
What, like,
talking about?
they have their own playoff?
Yeah.
I'd watch it. I watch the FCS playoffs start to finish. So I'm all
It would
for
just be another FCS.
I think it'd be a higher level FCS. I think it'd be a higher it would just bring a level to football. I think it would bring another added element to where
Right?
would they still play Power Five schools? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, do you still
Probably
schedule
at
them?
that point, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, but you can't not do that because that's how a lot of the schools make their funding. And then what if you upset? Like, I love the idea of a G5 playoff, don't get me wrong, because I'm all for more football, like, and more competitive football too. Like, I would love nothing more than to see, like, uh, let me pull a team from the Mountain West real quick, like New Mexico, or no, Wyoming. I'd love to see Wyoming go at it with like Liberty or Marshall versus App State or like Georgia Southern taking on the MAC champion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would like Toledo versus Georgia Southern. Like, I would love to see like a 12 team G5 playoff where you're playing at these schools. It would like showcase what atmospheres the school has on the main broadcast of ESPN, because I had never seen a Montana game before, and my my uncles live in Greenville, so Furman was the 7 seed, had upset someone and had to travel all the way to Montana, and that was one of the most electric atmospheres I've ever seen in my life on the television, and I could hear like the fans, the like everything. It was a great game, double overtime game. I'm not against a G5 playoff where you have the eyes on these schools, and it would not like I think it would just drive a little bit more. But I also just love those upsets you get, like um App State beating Michigan or Georgia Southern beating Florida. Like, I love those upsets you get randomly, and I love like that Cincinnati was in the playoff, a couple years ago. You have those teams knocking on the door. So I don't know. It's just college football is in a really, really weird spot right now.
I mean,
What sparked like this is like y'all like what if like G5 split off from FBS, or is this like a real thing or what? What is
mean,
or
who knows? I mean, it's definitely a possibility.
It's a
like,
hypothetical right now.
I don't know. I mean, the way they keep expanding the college football playoff, I don't want to split because that just gives us a bigger, more room for a, G5 team to get in there.
No kidding.
So I mean, it's kind of like, why split up now when we're this close to actually having like peak teams in the Sun Belt, Mountain West, like stuff like that, people that can make the playoff. So
I think 12 is the perfect number of teams,
and I
and
think they should save a
Aren't even
spot in that 12 for the best G5 team.
they
You know,
are the highest ranked G5 team will get that 12th
but I'm
spot.
saying
So
like they'd be cool if they like had like a, what I'm saying, like a separate game to see which G5 team got into the playoff. Like that would be hype. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
like
All right.
because like who was it? Who was better? It was I think SMU was better than Liberty last year, and I think SMU would have made it a more competitive game against like Oregon or something. But because they had 2 losses versus Liberty, who played like nobody, Liberty was the higher ranked G5 school. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
to make them play, um, or like make Tulane play or whoever it was, the 2 best G5 schools play like an extra game. That'd be kind of sick.
But that'll also be one extra game than every other team in college football, too.
I mean,
But what about it?
the playoff, like if you win the entire thing, you're playing 2 extra games. and that's if you make your conference championship, or if you're like a say you let's say like a one loss team, you're like, or you don't make your conference championship or something, some weird ordeal. I don't know. I do like I throw more football at me. I don't really care. I'll adjust to it. I'm gonna have to. All right, now I'm in a heavyweight fight with the ACC, trying to get the hell out of there. So
I think he's patiently waiting.
I know I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. Lay it on me.
I brought this one so y'all can go grab a seat down there in the front row right there. And you
Have a break. He wants to sit in the front row, brother. I'm a moviegoer. I sit in the dead middle. I'm ready. Eyes on
middle,
me.
that's where the sound is the best. This guy gets it. All right. If the freaking G5 and P4, whatever you want to call it now, split,
Too.
you are totally devaluing what schools like Georgia Southern and App State and Coastal and whoever else fought so hard to do, which is get up to the FBS level. They've only been at this level for 10 years. After dominating the FCS for so long, getting their funding right, getting their stadium right, they finally have all the qualifications to get up to FBS, and then they're going to separate. And then what's your goal if you're in this new G5 league? Let's just call it, Division G5. Your goal is probably to get back up to the P4, right? So then you got to expand your stadium more, then you got to do this and that, and then you're trying to get back up. Dude, first off, most of the problems that we have going on in the college football world is directly due to the SEC adding Texas and Oklahoma. Greg Sankey pulled out his gun and he looked at the G5 and he shot them in the freaking skull when he added Texas and Oklahoma, because that sent everything else into a freaking shitstorm.
Yeah.
I don't think separating is the right idea, but I also realize that it's going to be nearly impossible unless you have some unreal Cinderella run, some uber talented quarterback that just freaking wills his team through the playoffs. It's going to be near impossible for a G5 team to win it all. But if the P4 separates, then we are dangerously close to just an NFL type league where you take 50, 60 teams that are all relatively balanced. Then we're going to talk about player contracts, so on and so forth. I am so fucking sick and tired. I said it. I said the F word.
He did it.
Hold on.
Mom, hold on.
He
Hello,
did it.
Hello, 911. He did it. He did it. Oh my God.
Greed. That is what is destroying the sport. I don't want to add more games to college football because that's going to cause more injuries. It's going to end up being a worse product at the end of the season. I mean, of course, I'm going to watch whatever they put out because I love it. And I mean, all in all this shit's going to settle in the next 5 years, and then it's going to feel relatively normal. But they're also not allowing things to settle and for people to get used to stuff and then introducing a new change. It has been so turbulent over the past 3 to 5 years that nobody can freaking get their heads around what's going on. I mean, we don't even have 1 year of a 12-team playoff under our belt, and then they're already talking about doing 14. It is just these mega corporations like Disney, which I mean owns ESPN, of course, saying, you know what, guys, instead of making $250 billion this year, what if we made $300 billion? And everybody in the boardroom is like, oh, dude, good point. Screw the athletes, screw the students, screw the coaches, screw the schools. If we can add just another $1 billion to our bottom end, and let's do it. That's my rant.
You know who else it screws?
That was a good rant.
You know who else it screws? It screws us. It screws the fans.
Screws the fans completely.
Well, it's ruining the purity of the game. And then you have simpletons that are like, oh, yes, more playoffs, more games. That's going to be good. That's how they think all college football fans think. But I know that all of you guys, like-minded as me, we want to keep the purity of the sport. That's why we love college football, because of the tradition, because of all of just the little intricacies. You got the freaking 5-star player that's about to go play in the NFL versus a future car insurance salesman, and they go to head, and that's when the magic happens, dude. If I wanted to watch just the top of the line athletes, the best of the best play every single game, then that's when I watch the NFL.
Right.
They're trying to turn college football into the NFL because they see untapped potential for profits.
100.
Yeah, I want the purity. I like to see the car insurance salesman beat the top 5,
Yes.
prospect in the draft. I like to see that
Winston
sometimes.
Bennett already did it twice.
And then sometimes
Well,
that hedge fund manager, he beats out a future all pro. And
He
that's
does.
what's great.
Dude,
and it goes
then-
down in history forever.
Exactly. And then that hedge pro guy gets a still shot of him like tackling or causing a forced fumble or something on that dude, and he can frame it up in his office. And he's like, "You see that Super Bowl champion behind me? Yeah, I laid his ass out." I am.
And
I know
every
my-
time he goes back to that college campus, dude, he's a freaking hero, dude.
Yes,
Absolute hero.
Georgia Southern is my hero. They beat Florida without throwing a pass. I know half of those guys are probably selling car insurance out in Statesboro right now.
Statesboro.
Listen, and I love that, and this is just like, I put blame. I mean, you can put blame on Greg Sankey, and you can't put blame on the SEC. But you know who's the driving factor behind him? It's literally ESPN, and I have my perfect qualms with ESPN, and like all Fox and all them. It's like it's literally the TV ratings are ruining college football, and that's just where the problem is as well. I mean, you want to talk about revenue and money and stuff? Today, Florida high school sports, the Florida High School Athletic Association just approved that high schoolers can get NILs today. And apparently 30 other states have it too, and I had no idea.
That's
Did
bull.
y'all hear about the SMU quarterback that just flipped his commitment to Alabama?
I did. I actually was reading that last week because we haven't signed a 2025 quarterback yet, and they were giving out some options on the internet. And I was reading, and he was one of them. And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And then I saw where he actually flipped his commitment today.
What was
From
his name?
SMU to Alabama.
Something
see.
Russell. What was his first name?
I'm trying to. I'd have to go back and look it up because there was a handful of them, and one of the guys they're talking about us offering was he's a Georgia Southern commit right now.
Dude.
One of the quarterbacks.
You stay away from our
Quarterback?
Eagles.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
stay away.
The kid that just committed?
And from the 2025 class.
Yeah, from like Birmingham or something like that.
Yeah, they were looking at him too, but
Yeah.
apparently I guess we got the SMU guy to flip.
I
But
remember
I hope they don't offer the kid from that just committed. To
Yeah, I
something.
know. That's when I was like, dang, that's when I hope Bama doesn't flip because it helps Southern out. And I was like, dang.
Listen,
Where-
I
but the
remember.
guy. Sorry,
Is it?
Cole. Go.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
Last week, the SMU guy had a quote saying, "Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but his message was, yes, I'm committed to SMU unless somebody has a better offer." Like
Yeah.
he said that publicly.
His name's Keelan Russell.
Yes, yes.
More like
Hey.
trash can McGee. I don't know. I remember days when
Right.
when Alabama was flipping commits from Auburn. You know how sad of a program Alabama has become now, where they're going after little old SMU who got the death penalty about 40-something years ago, and they still haven't recovered. So shame on you, Alabama, and your fans. I hope you enjoy 8-4 the next 4 to 5 years.
That won't happen.
It's 100% happening. Kalen DeBoer is not the answer. So
What? I don't know who is. I just know that's a really hard job to take after the GOAT retires.
man, you
So
want to
it's
be the
like-
guy. You want to be the next guy. You want to be the second guy.
That's why I think Lane Kiffin held out. I think when DeBoer, if this doesn't work out with DeBoer, Lane Kiffin's all over that.
Listen, don't be shocked.
Mark my
Listen,
words. Mark my
gonna-
words right now on this episode.
you're gonna have to beat out Florida for whoever, because Florida's gonna go after him hard after they lose the
Dude,
UCF.
he loves Alabama. Like
Kiffin-
his Twitter.
Kiffin- I don't know if he'd fit in with Alabama's culture, though. Their established culture. He would have to come.
Culture's about to change, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, I feel-
Dude, Saban's
and De-
still around on campus. He's got an office. He's gonna make sure DeBoer follows that thing and turns it into his own thing. So
Yeah,
it's not
but-
like we're completely like we're off. No more trust the process. We're not doing that anymore. It's more like Saban's showing Kalen how to do it, but he's like, put your own twist on it. That's what I see right now.
You know what I saw?
And
I
it
saw
could be a bad thing, you know. If him staying around could be a bad thing. I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
Offense
a
is gonna
bad
be
thing.
legit.
Huh?
Offense is gonna be good.
All this is gonna be good, but I'm saying is like, you know, I do like that Saban's staying, but ultimately that could be a bad thing. You know, if he's gonna be gone, he should be gone. But
You
I
know
do
what?
like that he's staying around mentoring, you know, showing him the ropes. Come in.
We'll be doing
I don't
that, but you know what I see? I see for the first time, Alabama allowing social media and like celebrities into practice. And if they had Roll Tide Willie at practice and going blitz, Bama, blitz, when was it? Did you ever see Nick Saban allow a like internet?
No.
So you're telling me that Kalen DeBoer's putting his twist on it? Yeah, he's twisting that undefeated season or that 1-loss season into 4 losses because the focus ain't there. Believe me, as a Florida State fan, I know when your program's in trouble. Your program's in trouble.
Well, I mean, his track record, he's only lost 12 games as a head coach in his whole career. So I think that's a gamble we're gonna
On
have
West
to take.
Coast? Yeah, he's a West
Huh?
Coast guy, right? Or he's a North
Yeah, well,
Dakota
I
guy.
mean, and I'm saying he's coached at a smaller levels too. But what I'm saying is, wherever he's gone, his record has shown he's a winner, no
Yeah.
matter what
So
level he's on.
he's been
So,
driving a real dependent, Honda Civic, like a 2012 Honda Civic, and you just gave him a 2024 like Porsche 911 or something like that, and you're telling me, but don't worry, the guy who he bought it from is sitting in the front seat showing him how to do it. I'm just saying.
hey man, he took a way less talented Washington team to the Natty, and then we just, you know, usually when coaches take over programs are not in very good shape, and he just took over a well-oiled beast. So we'll see how
You
he goes.
almost lost to UCF or USF. What are we talking about? Well-oiled machine. Jalen Milroe sucks, dude. Don't get me started, dude. Alabama's not good. You lost to Texas at home.
We
Okay.
went to Texas and beat them the year
About?
before, though, didn't we?
You almost lost
Did
to
we
an
do that?
Auburn team? You
Did we
needed.
go to?
You
Did we
needed.
go?
Oh, we talked 2 years ago. We're talking this year. We talked 2 years ago. We're talking
Oh, I
this year.
forgot. I forgot. He's mad. His team it wasn't in the playoff.
Now
That's
he's
my fault.
deflecting. So
That's
now
my
you're
fault.
going off of Georgia's accomplishments versus Alabama's accomplishments. How
We made
sad are
no,
you?
no. We beat Georgia too. We made it over. We made it over Georgia into the playoff as well. So don't get that twisted.
You know what, I'll get twisted. This is where I get twisted. You say you were great and all this stuff. How many times did you get saved by the refs in the SEC championship? Because that was a drop pass by
That's it.
it was the replay. Yeah,
Okay.
it was. And then you come down to
Tom
Tampa.
Simmons was on sides.
You come down to Tampa and almost lose to USF, okay, who was a one-win team 2 years ago, and went into a shootout with them, 17-3. Never forget it.
What did we do after that?
The fourth quarter.
What did we do after
Listen,
that?
and then I'm not done. You lose to Texas at home. And then Auburn. You needed a last-second Hail Mary to be an Auburn team that got blown out by New Mexico State the week before. So don't sit here and tell you were awesome, great, this, that. You ran a QB sneak on a 4th and 8 with the game on the line. And
Well,
Jalen
you know
had a hole open to the right.
The response I have to that is it's the Iron Bowl, so it doesn't matter what your record is. That game is going to go down to the wire, and that's been proven time and time again. So that's debunked right there, because like that, I don't care. I get nervous every time we go into Jordan Hare, because you can ask any Georgia fan, Jordan Hare, someone's buried under that field where they have some magic where it doesn't even make sense. So that's what I'll say about that. USF, you know, what do we do after that? We beat Ole Miss double digits. We beat Tennessee by double digits. We went on a fucking rant. We beat Georgia. We were up 10 on Georgia, and they scored in the last minute to make it a 3-point game. You forget we were up by 10 that whole last two drives they had it. So that's 2 scores on Georgia.
How much
We
you beat
huh?
LSU? How much you beat LSU
Oh,
by?
and we beat LSU by 2 scores as well. I think what 14, like something like that.
Call me when you beat LSU by 4 touchdowns, brother. I'm just gonna throw this out there. You say you're this well-oiled.
I hate to say this. Dude, y'all got fucking whacked by Georgia. Look what we
There
did
was
in
no
Georgia. They
team.
fucking
We
whacked
were running
y'all.
on walk-ons and high school
It's
players.
like,
What are you talking about, bro?
okay, well, when we didn't make the playoffs, Bryce Young still played. Will Anderson Jr. still played. We still had everybody playing. No one hopped out because that's what they wanted to finish
my
the
God.
fucking
Oh my
drill.
God.
We
Why
finished
would-
the fucking drill.
Oh my God! Did y'all win or lose at any point during that season?
We lost 2 games that season.
Okay, beautiful. We did everything we were supposed to do. Didn't lose a single game. I don't blame anyone for opting out because you have the career on line for a 4 p.m. kick in Miami. A 4 p.m. kick in Miami, and not even an 8 o'clock kick against Georgia. It's a 4 p.m. kick. Trash time, trash everything. We got our money for playing in the bowl game, and then we left. But I'm gonna leave it at
Okay.
that. Enjoy 8
I'm
and 4,
saying-
brother. Enjoy 8 and
How
4.
many-
That's all I'm gonna say.
How many top 25 wins did y'all have this past year?
One.
Wait, hold up.
I'll tell you. One sec. We had
Let's
0.
go.
We had
Let's
0.
go. Yeah, let's
We
count
had
them.
0.
Maybe
I'm
one.
joking. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And you sit. Don't you do
Top
that?
25 wins. I want to
Wasn't
hear 'em.
ranked. Clemson wasn't.
Clemson wasn't ranked. Duke was ranked. Louisville was ranked. LSU was ranked. I'm just going off the top of my head real quickly.
Okay.
Mm.
Talking about all of the teams that didn't, well, LSU except LSU, all the teams.
Louisville had a top I believe top 15 offense. I don't know why everyone doesn't know that. It's incredible that everyone just loves to
He
throw.
pointed out Duke and Louisville was his top 25 wins. Just saying.
You asked for top 25 wins. I don't create the rankings. Do you?
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just comparing. So, like, I'm just thinking of it as like if Tennessee played Duke, or if Ole Miss played Duke, or if Tennessee played Louisville, or Ole Miss played Louisville, or if LSU played any of those teams, which y'all beat LSU too. So I'll give you that. So
I mean, we beat the hell out of LSU.
I think I'm just laying out what the committee laid out, and they're like, yeah, this.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
we're
because
this way.
the committee knows all. It's not the corporations that we were just talking about.
But I will say, like, y'all, it did suck because like y'all did go undefeated,
Clemson was ranked in the top 25.
and it was a big fuck you, basically saying y'all schedule sucked.
Clemson was still dog shit, and Dabo's gonna get fired.
100%. Dabo's getting fired in the next few. Oh, happy June. I see that emoji. Happy June. Yeah, I don't need to listen.
I just want to lay it out there that we like that Bama team. Like we started off shit, and we came on fucking strong, and we
That's
had
crazy.
a hell
That's
of a
crazy.
resume to get in
Wow.
there.
Hell of a resume.
Right.
Awesome. You lost.
Yeah, we did, and we did, but we were there. We had a shot.
Yeah, and then you call a QB sneak on 4th and 8.
I mean, hey, you can't win them all, but you know we were there.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't win them all. So I don't know.
But we win most of them, though. That's for sure.
Congrats,
we do win most
brother.
of them.
Congrats. You ain't anymore. He's gone. Saban's gone.
Okay.
He's sitting in the office overlooking. So Kalen DeBoer. Yeah, South Dakota's rise up.
What the fuck?
He's where he's from, dog. So he's from South Dakota. Played high school as a wide receiver.
Yeah, I know.
He
He
was a high school
coached-
coach, and then he
he
worked
also
his way up through
coached
FCS, and then he got the Washington job.
I know.
Because-
Trust me. I did all my research when he got hired. I went back and looked.
Yeah, and you should know that you should want Lane Kiffin.
I wanted Lane Kiffin.
You should want him now. You should do something. You should make some calls.
I wanted Lane Kiffin.
You should still want Lane Kiffin because you're going 8-4.
Would you give Lane Kiffin one of these?
Depends on this upcoming season goes.
Well, I do have a take. Alabama, Florida State right now, neutral site.
Oh, come on.
I'm taking the Tide at least -3.
Oh,
I
you
would-
want 3. You lose that bet, brother.
Alabama was favored by 5.5.
Cool. Run me my money, dog. Put 100 on Florida State.
That's my line guess.
What would be what if, I mean the last time we played a neutral site, easy money.
You all bought it on DJU this year, Cole?
Yes, 100%.
No.
100%.
This dude's dogging me about Kalen DeBoer, and he's got DJU as their quarterback.
No, you got Jalen Milrow. You got Jalen
Jalen
Milrow.
Milrow.
An actual
SEC MVP, baby.
Oh my God,
An
dude.
actual
SEC
Heisman
MVP.
He got benched.
He finished
He got
sixth in the
benched.
Heisman. He finished
He got
sixth in the
benched.
Heisman. How you finish? It's how
No.
you finish.
No.
As a
Dude, it was a bad snap. too.
party, neutral
Yeah,
third
what's
party, I would take Jalen Milrow over DJU any day of the
Any
week.
day of the week.
no
Did you see what he
30
did?
times,
Listen,
30
brother.
times out of 10. 30 times out of my 10, wipe my ass with them and do 31.
Yeah.
My y'all make me laugh. Hey, listen, brother. You'll see 2025 week 1. Line it up.
That's all we hear.
But I know who's better than all of them.
And you know it's crazy. 2026. I'm gonna be coming for that. I'm gonna be in Bryant Denny for the first time season opener. I've already made the run for that one.
Carson Beck is about to go on an absolute warpath. If Carson Beck plays A- to A+ football, there is not a single thing that any team in the country can do. Georgia will go 16-0, whatever it is.
I
Nobody.
love it. I freaking love it. I love hearing that
Georgia,
shit.
Carson Beck playing an A- ball game would still drop at least 40 on Florida State.
Hold on, real quick. I sent y'all a meme in the group chat. That's my official response to all the trash y'all have been talking. Just let it load. It'll get there in a second.
Uh,
Well, you're
I will say the dogs are looking tough this year.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
I got it, Cole.
you did? Yeah, so do it. So do it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't make me go all stone. I'll shave this head and go stone cold. I swear to God.
Probably the
I think
most
that was The Rock, but good try.
most talented squad that Georgia's had in the last 3 years, and you give them a chip on their shoulder.
Dude, come on. It's been the most talented squad at the past fucking every year.
It's all right
I don't-
because they keep getting better. That's fine.
Don't lump
That's
me
true.
in with general Georgia fans.
Huh?
I didn't say that.
I know. But you fall victim of the stereotype sometimes, I guess.
Georgia
Yeah.
versus Florida State, neutral site.
Oh,
Dogs
sorry. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I have a legacy
at
bad
least
beat
a
alert.
touchdown.
I have a legacy bad beat alert, and y'all have my blood at a 212, like 212 boiling point right now. I have a manga over 6.5 Ks. Right, he's at 69 pitches. He's given up 5 runs. It's 5-0 in the top of the 5th. Okay, he's got 6 Ks currently. He's got 1 ball, 2 strikes. They just called a rain delay.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, all
terrible.
time bad beat.
There's no way. There's no way.
All
Oh my
time.
god! And the Dodgers just lost too. They didn't score a single run. That's just threw my parlay out.
I'm sorry about your parlay, but also I can't say I'm upset at the Dodgers losing.
I mean, dog. I just need them to win by 2. And I had the Braves win by 2 and the Rays money line, and then it would have came down to that over. But this is my separate bet. I don't, dude. I'm not kidding. It's a 1 ball.
Finally going inside, Coop.
Yeah, I'm making the move.
1
That's
ball. Right.
Cole. I am genuinely sorry about that.
to begin with.
Can we please move on before
Yeah, let's roll. Let's keep
Y'all are about to unlock
I'll
my.
start with my winner of the week, Luca.
There you go.
Atlanta Hawk.
Yep.
He should have, dude. Y'all traded him. Good
Great
God,
dumb, dude.
Alec, you go.
I'm still thinking on mine. You go ahead.
Sean Strickland, for obvious reasons.
The kid.
I'm not gonna.
Mine. I think mine's gonna be Robert McIntyre. That just won the RBC Canada.
Yeah.
Dude has a sick accent. Sounds just like from the movies. If you want to hear, if you think about what an Irish guy sounds like or wherever he's from, Scottish, that dude has it, and it is thick.
How thick? Like, what are we talking?
I literally couldn't understand him when he was answering the interview questions.
Are we talking like 3 C's and a Q thick? Are we talking like 2 C's and a K? Like, how thick are we talking?
I think we need an impression.
Yes.
I think,
Mm-hmm.
dude, hell no, I can't do that.
How about this? From 1 to Shrek.
Dude, he's at Shrek. Like he is. They asked him a question, he answered it, and I was like, "What did he just say?" I was like, "What?"
Oh my. That's funny. That's a good one. Dude,
Dude's
imagine he won it in a kilt. That'd be pretty sick too.
Like if he said donkey, it'd probably be like donkey. The dude is fucking ripping it.
That's it.
Sorry for
That's
All right, Alec, your turn, bro.
I'm going it's basic bitch time, but Diamond Dogs making the super regional, just marching through everybody.
Hey man, First time since '08. That's not basic. Let's go.
That's not basic. That's Charlie. He's one of the best players, and I think he's projected first overall, maybe
He probably should go.
him or Cags.
I think there's a
Florida.
high schooler that may go number one.
Oh well, top 10 still.
Yeah.
All right. Chicken Coop. I say you lead us off with loser of the week for the donkey impression. That was class.
Let me see. Loser of the week. I'm really stumped here. I guess I'm gonna say
How about your idol when you joined the Zoom call?
That was my loser of the week.
Oh, oh
yeah, I can't take that.
My loser of the week is the guy that I know everybody saw it. The guy on the Zoom in court when he had his license suspended and he was still driving the car.
good one. Dude, how do you do that's balls on that guy.
He's
man.
like, I'm parking
Yeah, the
now.
guy's a freaking idiot, dude.
I mean, the dude was on the way to a doctor's appointment. What can you do?
Medical emergency.
I'm just parking the car. It took him like 2 minutes to park the freaking car, too.
Yeah, he's like, I'm still parking.
Dude, I'm driving a big truck. I don't know. I got to get it in the right spot. 3-point turn.
Well, Coop, what you got?
Dude, I think my loser of the week's gonna be SMU. How we just stole their commit.
Good one.
Colt?
Oh, it's me. I'm the loser of the week. I've been slaving away at Publix, saving up for my trip to Statesboro this August, and I was busting my butt, and I was looking forward to because I only live 10 minutes from the Publix I work at. I was like, man, I'm hungry. I got chicken and rice at the crib. I get out. I walk out the store. I look at my car. I drive an SUV Ford Explorer. I see it leaning a little bit, and I went, I got a flat, and that, boys, is me on my brake changing the tire. You can see that nail poking right through there. I'll zoom in a little bit more. That big old boy got right in the middle. So I spent an hour in the parking lot in my Publix uniform changing a tire. And it comes with like the hand crank stuff. So I was out there sweating my ass off. So I'm the loser of the week for picking up a nail.
I'm glad you finally broke a sweat.
Okay. It's hot down here, bro. I'm breaking sweats daily.
It's freaking hot here, dude.
Bad. All right, Alec, lay it on me.
I did have this one already picked out. It is Keelan Russell. Sorry, Coot, this is not a personal shot. He could have committed to anywhere, but what loser mentality. Oh, I had something really good going here, but if somebody offers me something better, I'm going to flip-flop on my commitment. Loser mentality, loser of the week.
We just had the better offer. What can I say?
Oh, dude, I actually have some other losers of the week. I didn't even realize it. Oh man.
Oh, let it fly.
And I had another winner of the week. It happened today.
Let it fly.
Okay. Winner of the week, Kyle Larson got his playoff waiver today. That was a big deal in NASCAR. And then loser of the week, Ryan Blaney ran out of gas on the last lap to win the race.
Oh my god.
And then Austin Cindric, Christopher Bell ran out with like 10 to go, and they were battling. And then Ryan Blaney on the literally coming to the white flag, they go, you just hear Clint Berger go, oh no, something's wrong. And you see Austin Cindric go right past them. They're like, he's out of gas, he's out of gas. I think that's one of the funniest things in NASCAR is when you're watching it, guys like clearly gonna win, and then they go, uh-oh, something mechanical is happening. I feel like that's gotta be the most defeated moment in motorsports is like there's nothing you can do because you just gotta coast this car to finish. I think he ended up finishing like 6th or 16th or something. Like everyone passed him. It was wild.
That's crazy.
So I little thank you for that. Sorry, I just was like, oh, little pull. So yeah.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, let's get after it. Me and Alec are going off the dome.
College football uniforms. I can start us if you want me to. This is going to be kind of more of like a recency bias. So this is not really like all-time like classic uniforms. This is more like kind of lately what uniforms have stood out to me that I think are pretty sick. Honorable mention goes out to Tennessee All Black.
Oh my God, that was my honorable mention.
Looks like good. But this All Black at number 4 coming in is Kansas All Black.
Mm.
Look it
Ooh.
up. Way better than Tennessee. Number 3, SMU Baby Blue the Oilers uniforms.
Mhm.
Badass. Number 2 and 1 are not really so much recency bias. Well, 1 kinda is, but 2, I love the Clemson purple. I think it looks awesome. It's a great uniform.
It's a perfect uniform for the month of June, if you ask me.
All right. So moving on, number 1, Georgia Southern all white with the white helmets with the eagle wings on it,
Yeah,
like
that
State on Halloween, and we beat them.
was awesome.
Oh, have you seen those?
No, I haven't. What did they look like?
I'm about to send you a picture.
They're
Please
pretty
do.
sick.
God, my shoulder. Who wants to?
Well,
Coop, you want to go next?
Hold
yeah,
up.
I got.
Me and Alec, I feel like are gonna just riff, boom, boom, boom.
Hold up. I want to see your reaction, Cole.
I would, yeah, run it past me. Ooh, stomach. All
Yeah.
right, let's see. Live reaction. Those are. Why don't y'all wear those more often?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Those
they
are
are.
sick. I know y'all get like kind of shafted for like y'all's uniforms, but I like y'all's uniforms. You know what I mean? I'm a fan personally.
I'll fuck with them.
Um,
I
I've
don't
gotten
I don't like
off.
our navy pants though. Our navy pants are slightly different color than the navy on our helmets and the jerseys
I
because
kind of like them.
the
Doesn't
helmet is a matte navy and it doesn't quite match the pants.
Right,
doesn't
but
Ole
they
Miss
do still look sick.
doesn't Ole Miss have that too? I've always watched it, noticed that their jersey, their baby blues, don't match their baby blue helmet. Like it's like a bit of an off, like slightly
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
who wants to go
Well,
next?
I'll rattle mine off. My honorable mention was Tennessee Blackout. Um, my 4th one, I'll have to say, is I like LSU's purple jerseys when they do that. You know, or they'll be like 4A, 4B, 4B, or they do like the all white with the purple helmets they did. I think this past year, I think that was a pretty good look for them. 3 and 4, they can get swapped out. I like when South Carolina does their blackout. I think that looks really good. And when Oregon does their white out, like they're like all white, but then they'll have like that kind of like black spackle a little bit off the back of the helmet. I think that looks really sick. And they have like different shades of white. So like, and then my number 1, just off recent, just I love their color scheme is Ole Miss. Like, you know, the powder blues. Like when they do the powder blue unis, like with the powder blue helmet and the white pants, like those are sick. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
I,
something.
I'm a fan of those too.
Or the red jerseys with the powder blue helmet. Like I think that is just a good combo.
I wanted to put Ole Miss, those baby blues in mine, but I already did 2 black. I was like, damn, I can't have 2 baby blue jerseys. So
Yeah.
I just switch it up.
Yeah.
Alec, I'll let you take the lead, my brother.
All right. I think I got mine settled down. We'll go honorable mention, West Virginia Country Roads. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just pure fire. Just look it up. Anything that Tulane does, that you can literally just close your eyes, throw a dart at the dartboard for anything Tulane does. I'm gonna love it. But specifically, they're like dark green jerseys with white lids. Incredible. I dropped my phone. LSU also makes it onto mine. Specifically, the purple jersey, white lids, white pants. Nasty, gross, disgusting. Oklahoma State, anything they do, you can put it up there.
All black.
Typically, I'll go with their throwback with the throwback logo on the white helmet and the orange jerseys. Very nice. And then, listen, guys, I have 2 separate people inside of me. Okay, it's the white wolf and the black wolf. One is my college football fan, and he hates a lot of teams. And the second one is the uniform purist, and he appreciates good uniforms all over the board. And Ohio State's all gray uniforms are fire. I hate Ohio State, but they look so good. So those make the list.
Oh man, dude, that's a
Sorry, y'all.
I
I didn't
was-
mean to discredit you at the end, but this little puppy's me and her having a showdown.
Oh, let's. Oh, ooh.
Why? She's kind of scared of me.
Hold on a second now. Whose dog are you scaring, Cooper?
Right, and JC.
Oh shit.
I have a funny story. My buddy was dating this girl, and her dog was like schizophrenic or something. I don't know. It was a toxic relationship, but she was like, "Oh yeah, the dog loves to get chased," and I'm running around the house with the dog, and the dog, she was wrong. It did not like to get chased. I like jumped around a corner to chase it, and it literally. And it bolted. And I like jumped and ran at it. I had to hurdle the poo. I saw it, I went, "Whoop," and I was like, ew, ew. And my buddy got home from work after working long. This was back up in like my Tallahassee days. And he just like looked at it and he was just like, "You scared the shit out of the dog." And I was like, "I scared the shit out of the dog." So that was like the theme of the night. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna rattle off the top of the dome. My honorable mention is anything and everything the armed forces academies do, because I know that they get creative every year. So like
Yeah.
all those, like, forever. I love those. The way they hand paint the helmets, I'm a big fan of. I'm gonna do for my number four, I'm gonna go with the BYU, like the old school BYU look that they do. I think it's like that like real nice blue and white. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna do, this is more recent, the ECU throwbacks. I thought those were absolutely fire. I loved them. I loved those. I'm gonna rock with, because I'm going off the dome here. I'm a big fan of Oregon's throwbacks. They're like old school with like the old school U and the O. I'm a big fan of those. Or the O, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then finally, my Knowles icy whites with that garnet spear. Just
Dude,
absolutely.
I was about to
remember-
say, as my honorable mention, Florida State's all when they have the white helmets and they did
Yes.
those all white, those were sick.
Those are not.
those. That's my number one. Because you guys know I can't do a list without throwing my Knowles on here. So
And see, dude, I fought off the urge to put Georgia's throwbacks, the white tops with the red bottoms.
I almost put South Carolina's All Blacks, and I almost put Tulane, but you beat me to it. I love but Tulane for me is those blues. My favorite baby blue is the Tulane ones. We need to do a worst uniform, because I know who the number one is.
Yeah, Georgia versus Boise State. That was terrible.
That was atrocious.
That was so bad.
Worst uniform of all time was
No,
that.
I got a worse one.
And
Remember
we
when,
got out in that game.
remember when the University of Florida said we want to look like a real Gator, and they did that against
Oh,
Texas A&M?
All time terrible.
Yes. Michigan State's highlighter green is better. The spearmints are better than those.
Yeah, and that's
Hey,
saying
which
something.
ones?
The University of Florida came out with a uniform. They had a night game against Texas A&M, and they go,
Oh yeah,
"We're gonna do gator skin."
yeah.
So I mean, dude, good, yeah. That was a good Mount Rushmore, boys. No
Alex-
UCLA though.
Alec, do you have a quiz for us?
I do not have a quiz. It won't.
Okay. Well, you want to play the old game, gentlemen?
Yeah, you.
All right, let's play.
Yeah, from last week. You little
Alec, Cole, Coop, me.
Okay.
Alec wasn't here. Does he know the game?
You obviously haven't watched the pod.
Oh, I did not watch last week. What is the game?
I told you to drive safe from Biloxi, but I refute that now, even though you definitely
You were on last week's episode, bud.
Was it? Was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember.
Oh, I was at your house last week. What now?
Oh, yes. That was episode 30 last week.
That's right.
It's 31. But yeah, he knows the game, dude. We played
Yeah,
at
man.
the end of every pod for like the last like 10 episodes.
All right.
Oh, you
Perfect.
were making it seem like it was a different game.
No, it's the game.
The game.
The game.
The game. Al,
Triple H.
your honors.
Say the order again.
You, Cole, Coot, me.
Me, Cole, Coop, you.
I just did it based on what I'm looking at the screen. So
Dude, we're gonna start off with Graham Harrell.
He went to didn't he go? He went to I believe he went to Tech. So I'll say Michael Crabtree.
Hmm.
Calvin Johnson.
DeAndre Smelter.
Ugh. Hold on, we're on the wrong tech here.
Yeah, wait, what tech are we talking about?
I
Wait,
don't
You
know.
saying about Georgia? Talking about Georgia Tech,
Go back to Michael Crabtree, and then
or is he Texas Tech?
He was Texas Tech.
Ah,
He's out.
I'm out.
He gets redemption. He gets redemption.
Oh, he does get redemp.
So Cole, you got to give him a player,
Okay.
former or current NFL player, and he has to guess a pro team or college.
Okay. He has to guess the college they went to.
College or pro team.
Donald Penn.
Donald Penn. Florida State.
No.
I just had to throw. I have no clue.
Well, Coop, sorry about you. All right, Cole.
Dang it.
Start us off with someone new.
Al, do I have to guess off of that, or does he give a new one, or do
I
I?
was give a new one.
I think just do a new one. I don't
Okay.
know. We make rules as we go.
All right. Yeah, as we should. All right. I'll start us off with Tajay Spears.
Nice.
Okay. Trying to think of an elaborate one here. Can't really. Will Compton.
Ooh. There you
Will.
go.
Adrian Martinez.
Who is it?
Adrian Martinez.
There you go.
Adrian Martinez. Let me
You like that pull, Josh?
I like that pool. Now, let me think. Who's a why am I blanking on these guys? Oh my god. Oh, Ndamukong Suh.
Mm.
Yeah, I had to go with some. Yeah. Oh, that was close.
LaKeven Smith.
LaKeven Smith. That is a made up person.
Yeah, dude. We're doing Key Appeal sketch players now.
Nope. Real player.
All right. This has got to be. Wait. Jared Goff?
No.
Who is LaKeven Smith, Josh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, who's
He's from Macon. He went to Stratford, played for Nebraska and the Patriots and like the Broncos.
Oh,
Super Bowl with the Pats.
What the-
nice.
Yeah.
Those
Alec,
names.
if you date back to several episodes ago, I got you on that one a while ago. I didn't think you would remember.
because it's still a fictional character that you've just concocted in your brain.
Real
Still
guy.
thinks he's fake.
All right, let's get this redemption.
Okevin Smith.
All right, now it's the showdown between the two.
Alec gets his redemption.
I thought you were
Oh
going to
yeah.
player that went to Georgia Southern, so that was. Anyways, give me that redemp.
Marquette King.
Say again?
Marquette King.
Marquette King.
Oh, dude, I know who that is. Don't even try me. Darren McFadden.
Well, you had to guess college or pro team.
Oh, Raiders.
You are correct. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. That was a bad one. Sorry.
Yeah, he got Marquette King. I got Penn, whoever.
Yeah,
Donald Penn.
yeah, dude, he's a journeyman in the NFL.
I don't do. I just could not think. And Marquette King right off the rip was like Raiders.
And he was an offensive lineman for the Bucks for like 2 stints, bro. He played all over the league.
Rest in peace in play here for the game. Rest in peace, Larry Allen.
Yeah.
Was it my go or Alex's go?
Al.
Okay.
Larry Allen. So I will go with, let's see, somebody I haven't used before. Michael Gallup.
I'm gonna go with I forget his first name, but his last name the Van Der Esch.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Leighton Van Der Esch, yes.
Will Greer.
Okay. Garrett Doge.
Say that name again.
Garrett Doge.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Garrett Doge was a football player. It could also be Garrett Doege. I'm not sure. It's spelled Doege, if that helps you.
Country of origin.
America.
State.
That would be, now wouldn't it?
I'm using it as a spelling bee. Okay, so Will Greer, Doge. So he either played at Florida or West Virginia or the Cowboys or the Panthers. So I'm gonna be safe and go with um the we'll go with I'll just go safe and say Luke Kuechly and say he played for the Panthers. No, okay. Can I get the background? Was I on the right track? No.
He's a West Virginia guy.
So I said, yeah, I was. So I went like that. I was like, he either had to play for the Cowboys, West Virginia, Florida, or the Panthers. So I went instead of West Virginia. I was like, I'll go with a Panthers player. But all right, so let's get my redemption.
Redemption. I'll give you Andre Cisco.
Can use it in a set. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Man,
Easy one.
I've never heard that name. Um, I'll just shoot from the hip and go.
Name college or pro team.
I know. I'm just gonna shoot from the hip. Cisco. Oh, Kansas City Chiefs. No.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Move on.
Okay. I'm getting real tired of these homer picks. Okay. Even though I said Donald Penn, but I'm getting real tired of these homer picks by the boys.
Hey, dude, I went with a starter, a current starter. I thought that was fair.
I don't watch the Jaguars unless they're in London.
Come on, bro. You didn't have to do something like that.
I'll see you in the preseason, brother.
I didn't say nothing about the Buccaneers.
Can't. I run this state. All right, you two finishes off.
You're up, brother.
I'm up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with Brendan Sutherland.
I'm getting nervous.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah. My guess is he is an offensive lineman, so this is going to be a little difficult here. Since we're in the final round, do I get a hint?
Hell no.
For some reason, I think he went to Notre Dame, so Manti Te'o.
That would be incorrect. He was a fullback for Georgia in the 2000s.
Okay. Damn it. All right, my redemption here.
Your redemption, I will give you.
Finish him. End it.
I will give you Jalen Phillips.
Miami Dolphins.
Damn it.
He's been around since the Great Depression. So I don't know why you're pulling out Cisco. from
And
Jacksonville.
in the Jets division.
Well, I thought that would be obscure, but not too like unreasonably obscure.
That where when it redemptions you go unreasonably obscure.
You went with a Jacksonville Jaguars guy who has the name of Cisco or Crisco, which is a cooking thing.
Al, you're up again, brother.
All right, all right.
Keep in mind I don't have a redemption left.
Walter Nolan.
Yeah, good game, man. Good.
Dude, take a shot. Just take a shot. Just fire it on an NFL team. You got 1 of 32 chance.
Actually, I'll be fair and give you a hint on this one. He is not in the NFL.
You got 1 in 33, brother. If you went FBS.
Brett Favre.
No.
Okay, give us the story of Walter.
Who
Nolan.
is this guy?
He was a defensive lineman at Texas A&M and transferred to Ole Miss.
Oh, he's a
Like at Ole
current
Miss?
dude. He was he the 5-star?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is he currently at Ole Miss?
yes.
Yes.
That's cold.
And Bama got the other one, the Overton, I think.
Midberton.
Whatever his
I don't know
name
if
was.
that's kind of breaking the rules or not there, Al.
It
but
is.
I'm
No,
letting
it is.
slide.
I think that's a spicy pull. I like that.
I'm letting
Yeah,
it
he switched it up. So I'm gonna do a current player, see if he catches it.
All right. Fair.
We
So obscure, you told me.
That is true.
is there any other things we need to touch on, boys? I mean,
That
You already
sounds a little weird, but
it's a
no.
white boy summer.
Good. Yeah, we'll let that one slide too. But no, appreciate if you stuck around this entire podcast. If you couldn't tell, we figured out how to work Zoom finally. So, yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Gentlemen, y'all got anything else to say?
Keep drinking that hose water.
What he
Just-
said.
Yeah, just go outside. Like we said, it's hot. You know, summertime vibes. You know, you just take the hose every morning, you stick it in your mouth, and then you put it on full blast, and it unlocks certain serotonin in your brain that will propel you to be the best version of yourself this summer and going forward.
Keep drinking that hose water. See y'all.
This is still hose water, by the way. I'll see y'all.
See you, boys.